Authorities in India enforced security restrictions in 2 main districts in the remote Ladakh region on Thursday, a day after 4 people were killed and dozens injured when police clashed with hundreds of protesters demanding greater autonomy from the Indian government for the Himalayan territory. According to Associated Press, officials banned assembly of more than 5 people in Ladak's Leh and Kargil districts following the violent clashes Wednesday. Hundreds of police and paramilitary soldiers patrolled streets Thursday while shops and businesses remained shut due to the restrictions. Wednesday's clashes erupted after protesters threw stones at officers trying to stop them from marching in the high-altitude town of Leh. Others set ablaze police and paramilitary vehicles and the local office of India's ruling Bharatiya Janata Party and some other buildings, police said. Police fired bullets and tear gas and swung batons at demonstrators, killing 4 people and injuring dozens more, police and residents said. Nestled between India, Pakistan and China, Ladakh was split from Indian-controlled Kashmir after New Delhi removed the disputed region's statehood and semi-autonomy in 2019. While Kashmir has largely been silenced through a crackdown on dissent and a slew of new laws, demands for political rights in Ladakh have intensified in recent years. The protests are part of a larger movement in the federally governed region seeking statehood and constitutional provisions from the Indian government to gain autonomy over land and agriculture decisions. The protests Wednesday were sparked by a local group's call for a strike after 2 residents collapsed while participating in a hunger strike with more than a dozen residents who were making statehood demands. India's Home Ministry said in a statement late Wednesday that police fired in self-defense and blamed the violence on provocative speeches by a top climate activist, Sonam Wangchuk, who had led the hunger strike since September 10.
हम लोग सोचे कि वो लोग खाली वो कर रहा है, इसलिए हम लोग कुछ
पानी की बोतल के अंदर पत्थर था।
नहीं।
इन हालातों को देखते हुए, इन हालातों को बेकाबू होते हुए देखते हुए हमने अपना उपवास बंद किया।
पुलिस है इसका ना
क्या बोल रहे हैं? वही क्या बोल रहा है रिकॉर्ड मत करो बोल रहे पता नहीं है समझ नहीं सकता है कहाँ नहीं सरकार है वो What the fuck is going on man
Ukrainian military destroyed a Russian Su-34 aircraft in the Zaporizhia direction, according to the Ukrainian Air Force. On September 25, 2025, Ukrainian defenders shot down a Russian Su-34 aircraft in the Zaporizhia direction. According to the Ukrainian military, the Russian aircraft was carrying out terrorist attacks on the city of Zaporizhia using guided aerial bombs. The armed forces of Ukraine reported that a Russian Su-34 was destroyed while conducting a combat mission. The Su-34 is a Russian supersonic frontline bomber, developed on the basis of the Su-27 fighter, designed to destroy ground and sea targets in all weather conditions, day and night. The aircraft has a crew of 2 and is capable of carrying a wide range of weapons, including guided aerial bombs and air-to-surface and air-to-air missiles. Russia actively uses it in the war against Ukraine to strike civilian and military infrastructure. In mid-September, Russia received a new batch of Su-34 fighter bombers from the United Aircraft Corporation, a subsidiary of the state arms conglomerate Rostec. Militarny defense news outlet identified at least 2 airframes, noting it was the 4th delivery this year following earlier batches in April, July, and August. UAC CEO Vadim Badeka claimed September marked a record number of deliveries, crediting staff and production improvements. A July report based on wreckage from Ukraine shows that the Su-34 relies heavily on foreign components, with 221 identified from 59 companies in 8 countries, primarily in the US, Japan, and EU states. Russia began to launch significant strikes on Zaporizhia. First, in the early morning of September 22, the Russians attacked the city with aerial bombs. Then Russia repeatedly attacked Zaporizhia with aerial bombs. According to the head of the Zaporizhia Regional Military Administration, Russia struck civilian infrastructure and residential buildings in Zaporizhia with 6 high-explosive aerial bombs. Fires erupted.